Hello, hi. Look, I have not advertised this for a specific reason. Every time I try and go live on YouTube, I pixelate and I look like the Predator, which is not great, is it? So what I'm going to do is I'm kind of going to do this sort of test live, and I'm going to do some angel card readings. And if anyone does rock up, if they could tell me if I am pixelating, that'd be really, really, really good. It's going to be quite a fast one. I'm going to be doing a card per each week. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a card per week for April, and I've got my diary here because usually I get it completely wrong. So I have a diary. Yes. So yeah, I'm going to be doing literally what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be using Work Your Life Oracle cards to do the readings, and today is the 6th. So I'll be doing a card for today, a card for the 13th, 20th, and the 27th. And then what I'm going to do for our monthly card, I'm going to be doing a Journey of Love cards. So there isn't anyone here, so I can't have anyone tell me if this is pixelating. So I hope that it was all working well and that you can see me and that you can actually hear the reading. So I'm Hem. I'm the Angel Connector from Self Love Self Care System, and I'm here to do this live for anyone who's interested in angel cards. Next time I do this, I will be, I think I'm doing something on the screen, so I don't know if I'm pixelating. I can't ask anyone. I know what I can do. I didn't know that I could do this. I can go on YouTube, can't I, and have a look myself just to check that I'm not pixelating, because I am going to leave this on here if it works. Oh, it doesn't say I'm on. Bear with me 2 seconds. I'm just going to see if this is actually working. Because if it isn't working, I'm just wasting my time, aren't I? I think I'm pixelating, actually. So, yeah, I don't appear to be live, which is really, really weird. Yeah, okay, no, it is working. So I am there. So that's really, really good. Brilliant. Okay, I'm going to go. Okay, so for this week, I'm going to get us a card from the Rebecca Campbell deck. I'm going to see what we get for the week of this week, basically. So I'm going to go through them quite quickly because it is just me and there's no one here watching. Did you just see that little fay went up? Yeah. Oh, let's see what card I get for today. If one will come out, because they're just, I don't know what they're doing. The cards are like, they're doing something of their own accord. Look. Oh, look. Now there's 2 there, but I don't want 2. I want 1. 1 card, angels. 1 card would be really, really good. 1 card. So someone keeps coming on and off, which makes me feel this isn't working. Ooh, some really beautiful cards. You've got Inner Temple Devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. It's a beautiful, beautiful card. I feel that this card's come up for this week because it's asking you to start tapping into your inner resonance frequency. It's asking you to start looking into your own spiritual truth. What's going on for you, what's happening in the deepness of your being, right? The angels are actually also saying that there's a double aspect to this. If you look, there's 2, it's a reflection, okay, it's a mirror. So there's this sort of tunnel, almost like a walkway. But they're saying to me, this is a reflection. It is a mirror. They're asking me to say to you to look into your heart, see what's being mirrored towards you, see what's being brought in towards you, what's coming up in your life, what's being accessed. Now, today is the full moon in Libra. So for any of you in relationship, this is very key. So I'm being asked to say to you, what is being activated in your relationship area? What are you struggling with? What are you having difficulties with? The angels are asking me to say to you, if you step into your body consciousness, into your being, you'll know what you really want from the relationship. What I'm getting is, they're saying to me, for some of you, you are being in a relationship where it's no good for you and it's not working for you, and this is not going to help you. This is not going to help you. All right, it's gonna make it a struggle. You're gonna keep hitting walls in this area. Okay, so this goes all the way till the 20th, I think it was. Bear with me a minute, I'm just gonna look at my I can't. It's not working. I'm going to try to go away. Oh, yeah. So today's the 6th, so it's going to be the 13th. So the next card's going to be the 13th. So this one's going to go all the way to the 13th. So that is what you're being told. That is what you're being asked to access. So let's see what card I can get for the 13th of April. See what we get. 13th. I can't speak. The 13th of April. Ooh, come out. It's beautiful. I love it when they do that. I like when they just throw themselves out. So for the 13th, you've got deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. The angels are saying that there's going to need to be some, and it's 1919 on the clock. So that's 10, that's 2 10s, that's 20, so that's 2. So they're asking you to connect into something within you, connect into something inside that needs healing and rest in that. It's always going to be about inside you, they're saying, for these readings for this month. And they're also saying that this deep replenishment needs to happen on a high level. Something is going on deeply inside of you. You've been overdoing it, and you kind of need to let go of overdoing it. You have to let go of over cooking it. You're doing too much work. You're doing too much. You need to kick back. You need to stop. They're saying stop those projects you're doing, stop those things you're doing, stop everything, and almost give yourself space to start again. Because if you give yourself space to start again, something better is going to come for you. And it's interesting because what they're saying to me is it's almost as if you need that love and that nurturance that you haven't had for some time. And they were asking me to say, can you, I don't want to touch my head, so touching my head, maybe headaches, maybe you're getting headaches, maybe you're getting affected by the flares and the coronal mass ejections. Yeah, something's happening for you. They're asking me to say to you, can you tap into the gentleness of rest, reflection, pause, waiting. And the other thing that they're saying as well is that for you, there's something that's happening in your life that it's almost reaching a finishing stage, like a completion stage. You need to rest before you complete it. You need to bring yourself that space of rest before you complete it. And also rest your voice. Really important for you to be resting your voice right now as well. So I'm going to do a card. Oh, this one's come out really fast for the 20th. Something very interesting is happening here. So this card's for the 20th. Do you see a similarity in any ways? Look at that. The mirror. This month, clearly, April is the month of the mirror. It is the month of seeing your reflected truths. What are you seeing reflected at you? It's 8 there. I've been getting that number 8 a lot. Infinity, you twin flame. Are you getting something reflected to you by your twin? Are you getting something reflected to you by your soulmates? I don't normally talk about them. I don't know why I'm talking about them now. But there is something happening within your life that is being highly connected to. I mean, this is about your vibration rising. The actual card it says that they're pillar of light rising into vibration. I got it. Okay, so the angels are saying, I get it now. You are a soul person. You've got a high resonance frequency. You are connected to a divine person, and that person is also raising their light. You're both raising your light. You have to take notice of what you're both doing. There is going to be a mirror reflection, but the mirror reflection is going to create the one. Can you see that? The togetherness, the being together, the being able to be together. It's not two people there. There's one person there in that light vibration frequency. So you're both going to be in that library. I can't speak. Oh, sorry. I don't know why I can't speak. In that light vibration frequency. This reminds me, actually, I'll tell you what it is. I'm touching my nose. This reminds me of when I used to do first ever went live on Facebook, because there was no one there then either. So it's absolutely lovely. I love that there's no one here. It's just me all alone doing these live readings with no one here. Might as well have just recorded it, and put it on. But anyway, so yeah, so this is, I really do see this in terms of a soulmate relationship, companionship relationships, twin flame relationship. There is something happening. Your divine light and echo is being really raised up. It's powerful. It's so powerful. It's crazy. It's like, if you can access that, you'll be able to change a lot of things in your life. A lot of things. Like, it's like you couldn't even write it. yeah, you're going to change a lot of things. So I think the next one, so that was the 20th. So the next one would be the 27th, wouldn't it? I've got dyscalculia, so I'm really rubbish with numbers, but yeah, it's the 27th. So this card is for the 27th of April. Let's see what I get. Oops. Oh dear, let's see. Oh, it says Imrama. Where are you being called to journey to? I love that card. How beautiful. So you're... Hi, sweetie. Oh my goodness. Hello. Hi, honey. Hi, Cassie. Can you tell me if this pixelates? Because last time I tried to do a live, I pixelated and it did not work. So I'm so glad to see. Well, I'm so glad to connect with you. It's so lovely. And by the way, I haven't forgotten you about the intuition. That's really good. I'm so glad. I haven't forgotten you. It's just that I've had a few problems, which is why this is a test live and why I didn't put it out there and say I was coming on. So yeah, so lovely to have you here. I am so appreciative that you're here. I thought, I literally just said, it's so funny you popped up. I literally just said, oh, this reminds me of when I first started doing lives in Facebook and no one was there. And I used to love it because I was always on my own doing these lives, and then you popped up and I wasn't on my own. So this card that I'm doing, darling, is for the hi Johnny. Hi, welcome to the tribe. It's lovely to have you here. It's lovely to have you both here. I don't know if I can like your comments, can I? This isn't like Facebook, is it? You can ask a question in a little while. I'll do some readings. No, I can't do that, can I? Oops. I don't really know YouTube, so I shouldn't touch anything, should I? What I can do is I will do a couple of cards if anyone wants their own reading once I've done these for the month. But I'm actually on the last card anyway, so you kind of got here just in time. So maybe, yeah, we'll see. You know what it's like though, Johnny? These cards don't always give you a yes/no answer, and you know how the angels are. They won't give you what you want. They'll give you what they think you need. So that's kind of how it happens. Oh, you got the notification just now. How funny. Well, to be honest, like I say, Cassie, I was trying to be like secretive and pretend I wasn't here. Anyway, let's go back to this card. So in Rama, we've got for the 27th of April, it says, where are you being called to journey to? This is really interesting that this card's come up because there's been a lot of messages coming through from the angels that we are all being called to heal our past lives, right? Oh, wow. And basically this healing of your past life, this resonance that's going on, there's a lot of generational stuff, ancestral trauma, things like that are being healed and are being brought into your energy. You're going to remember stuff, or you're going to know something from a past life. You're going to get an impression of something that you didn't know before. But what this is, the angels are saying, is you're being called somewhere in the world. It's in the world. It's not necessarily where you are. You're being called to journey somewhere that is going to activate a coding within you. You see, each one of us has a code. We have you know how the earth has a crystalline grid? We have our own grid, right? And it's almost like a golden grid. And that grid holds all your memory stuff and all your past lives, all the lives you've ever had, whether you believe in it or not. It holds stuff in there, okay, my lovelies? And that feeling, that stuff that you get, it activates when you go to certain places. So I'm getting, for those of you, actually for everyone watching now in the replay, this journey is calling you somewhere specific, right? You're being called there because when you go there, you're going to activate. And even the angels are saying, even going online and looking and researching it is going to start that activation process. Something is changing. Oh, Japan, come on. I want to go to Japan. I can't afford Japan at the moment, but how lovely would that be? Japan, yes. If you're going to go to Japan, you have to tell me all about it. Let me know how it's going to be, because I would love to be in Japan. Japan's just like Japan is my spiritual home. And funnily enough, actually, as you brought this up, do you know what? I had a life in Japan. I kept getting these memories fairly recently of me in like a little Japanese girl in school uniform. I'm walking back to this house, and then later I see myself older. I'm an older lady, like not older lady. I'm about 20 something, and I'm teaching this kind of like martial art in my garden. and it's an old traditional Japanese house with the sort of the awnings that go like that. And I take off my shoes and I take off this like a shawl, I don't know, that thing they put over their shoulder, Kobe, I don't know what it's called, and I put it over the top thing, because that's how they used to do it, and put their shoes at the front. How would I know that stuff? And it was so strong. This was so strong. And funnily enough, now I teach yoga, don't I? I mean, those of you who know me, I teach yoga. So yeah, hi Shelley, welcome to the club. So because you guys are here, I'm going to do readings for anyone who, actually I think I've done all the readings for the month. Let me just check, because as I told some of you before, I've got dyslexia, so I'm really rubbish with numbers and dates and things. So if you would like, I know Johnny wants a card, so I'm going to get Johnny a card. Oh, Johnny, what was your question? I don't know. Do you want just a yes or no? Wow, did a DNA. Cassie did a DNA test, right? And she has genes from 92 countries and carries 11 ethnicities. I can't say that word. I've got dyslexia, just so you know that. Oh my goodness, I want to do it now. Mine will probably be boring, won't it? So Johnny, you wanted to know yes or no. This isn't like yes or no deck. I haven't got a yes or no deck here. Do you see me as a kitten back together after 18 years of marriage and 2 years divorce? Ooh. Don't know. I'm going to ask the angels for a card, Johnny. And then I'm going to tune into them about that. Because I had a really strange feeling as I read that. Really, really strange feeling I got in my body. It's like, I will ask them what it is. Okay, awakening, energetic it's talking about energetic upgrades. I knew the cards would not be, because the cards just cannot answer relationship questions unless it's a relationship deck. And I do have like an old Doreen Virtue deck, but it's one of the not real ones, the knockoff ones, and so I don't have they're not nice. And a friend bought them for me, bless her, she didn't realize, but they're not the greatest. But I'm going to tune in to the angels about that question for you, Johnny. And then Shelley and Kazi, if you'd like a card, I'll do one for you as well. Lisa and you getting back together. I'm going to be honest, I don't see that right now. That's not what I see. I see it is really weird. I do see you still connected. There is something there. I can really, oh, you have to go. All right, my darling. Well, I'm going to be doing these once a week on Thursday now at 7 p.m, just so you know. But they'll be advertised. I will literally put them in so you'll know. All right, darling. Well, kisses. Thank you for coming, and I will be in touch with you very, very, very soon. So, Johnny, I'll go back to your thing. Sorry, my darling. So, yeah, Johnny, it's really weird. I don't see that right now. But what I do see is that's such a deep connection between you. I'm getting... Look, there's a lot of energy between you two still. I got it. Okay, the angels have given it to me. I was trying to get what they're trying to say. There's some unfinished business between the two of you. And I don't know if it means you're going to get back together, but there's some unfinished business. So there is some... Do you two still need to connect to each other in some way? Do you still need to see each other for some reason? Because there is some unfinished business. And from there... because what the angels are saying to me is, if this is ever going to happen again and you two are ever going to be together again, you two need to build a friendship. I'm getting, yeah, and they're talking about friendship again. It's almost as if, did you fall out of friendship with each other? And there is something that needs to be healed between the two of you. It doesn't necessarily mean the two of you are going to end up in a relationship, my lovely, but it definitely is something. And what are the angels saying? They are actually saying something. Okay, so they're saying, Johnny, you know, I don't know what happened, but they're showing me something, an argument, something where you... Okay, something happened and it's caused quite a lot. It's like red hot. It's like a red hot poker. That's what the angels are showing me, okay? And because of this energetic frequency of that frequency, that has to be healed first. But you do have unfinished business. It does have to be clarified. But the angels are saying you two getting back together. However, just so you know, Right now, you're not in the energy of that. So I want to read you this because I think there's some importance in this card coming up for you. Energetic upgrades and you being of integration. You need to integrate yourself. You need to change you need to spiritually grow yourself. That's what they're saying to me. Oh, I get it. They're saying if you work on this, move your energetic frequency up, change your resonance frequency, then this is going to come for you, possibly, if it's in alignment with her too, because we can only have what both of us, when it's a couple, it's very difficult. The angels struggle to give us an answer for that. Spirit does as well, because two people make for two different ways of being. I hope that helped, Johnny. I know it wasn't fantastic, but I hope that did help you. Now, if anyone else can still see me and you're still there and you'd like a reading, can you let me know? Because if not, I'm going to do the pick a card. Hi, Jacqueline. Jacqueline would like to know about her career and financial future. You are so welcome, Johnny. I hope something works out for you, and I send you big love. And let me know. Come follow me and keep in touch. I'm going to be doing these once a week now because I felt impromptu to do this, and I did this today impromptu. So yeah, I will be here. So yeah, keep me posted, and maybe I can tap into the angels to see if something can come up for you. Am I pixelating? Can you guys tell me if I'm pixelating? Because I do sometimes. So, Shelley, did you want a card, my darling? Well, I'm going to do Jacqueline a card because she's come up first. It's different on YouTube. I cannot understand the did you guys see that? Did you guys see that energy just going up there? I don't normally. Jacqueline, I need to know about career and financial future. Thanks. Jacqueline, you got the mirror. It's really interesting that you got this when you've asked that question. Because the mirror pertains to things that are triggering you, and that what you're seeing reflected. Oh, I get it. The angels are explaining it. Okay, so Jacqueline, what you're getting reflected in your life is what you're accessing. Okay, so if you're trying to change something in your career or create more abundance in your life, you need to change your energetic frequency. For anyone watching now or in the replay, you're watching this and you're feeling into this, you are going to need to. Have I gone? Will someone let me know if I pixelated? I don't know. I can't type there. It's not letting me. Okay. So yeah. So I'm just going to keep going. So Jacqueline, yeah. So if so I haven't pixelated. Thank you, darling. Thank you, Shelley. Yes, you can have a card, my darling, if you want one. So yeah. So Jacqueline. So what they're saying to me is your energy is like. It's really, really interesting because they're saying to me that the opportunity is there, but you need to clear these triggers that you've got. Oh, I see. I know what they're saying. Right. The job, this career, and this financial stuff that you want, right, is, hi, Rashmi, is, I'll see if I can do some of you, but I won't be able to do everyone, all right? I'll send you your kisses. Yeah, so, Jacqueline, what they're saying is you've got to change your vortex. You've got to change your energy, your vortex, the way you are resonating, so that you can change the monetary gain and the career gain. It is coming. I can feel that you can have something, but you just need to clear these triggers. These triggers are quite pronounced. Something has been bugging you, and maybe it is work related. Am I getting this right? So the angels are saying to me that maybe I know what they're saying. Boundaries, making sure that you are doing the things you really love to be doing, not saying yes when you mean no. A lot of that's coming up for you. There's a lot of that coming up for you. And because that's coming up for you, it's something you need to clear. And when you clear these triggerings, you can open the door to a new idea around career and maybe financial future as well. They all work together. And for you, that's very key. It's clearing that. And looking in the mirror. They're saying to me, ask Jacqueline to look in the mirror. Ask Jacqueline to look in the mirror and find out what she really wants. What do you really want? That's what they're saying is probably, that's what they're saying. It's the bigger thing for you. What do you really want? You need to know that first. That's exactly what you need to know. Yeah. Thank you. That makes so much sense. I'm coming through a separation, starting over from. Yeah. You do need. You know what they're saying to me? It's really interesting. They're saying to me that you need to find yourself first. Really find yourself. And once you found yourself, you are going to, you're gonna be able to peak. And you know what, you deserve it as well. I can really sense that. But you've got to find yourself. And also don't be me, right? Because I'm taking too long to find myself. Find yourself with a conscious speed to it and an intention. Yeah, you can do this. I've got your back. I've got you. Okay, Shelley, I'm going to do a card for you, my lovely. Ooh, Shelley, you got 2 cards. I'm actually going to do it again because I'm not doing 2 cards. I've told the angels I haven't got time for 2 cards. Right, a card for Shelley. Shelley, did something happen? But this I'm sorry has come up for you. But I don't feel like it's you that needs to say sorry. I feel like someone needs to say sorry to you. Did something happen? I need to ask the angels, what's going on here? Okay, so they're saying to me that you've been through quite a lot. Things have happened, and you've been attempting to heal and clear it. Someone did something. Do you know, it's really interesting because this is what they're saying. They're saying someone did something to you, and it's almost as if you need to say sorry to you to move through it. I don't know if it's making sense. That's what they're saying to me. I'm just going to say what they tell me. I always just say what they tell me. I don't know if it makes sense, but they are literally saying to me, you need to say sorry and forgive you, because it wasn't you. It was never you. None of that was you. I'm actually getting something deep-seated, ancestral trauma, maybe not necessarily trauma, but something in the family. Maybe it's family related. Maybe it's an old friend. Maybe it's an old flame. It's something there, something that you've already done and seen. But it's kind of causing, I get it. It's kind of causing you to feel defenseless inside, in your body structure, in your body, yeah? And because you're feeling defenseless in your body, you're struggling to move forward in your life. And it's really interesting because they're saying to me, once you've righted all of that, there's a little bit, it's not you. Even though this card says that, it's not you. I don't think you need to write it. But the other person won't be able to write it for you because you're not going to be able to get to see them or be near them, right? So what the angels are saying to me is to say to you, you can write it yourself. I get it. Write it. Right. Get paper. I've got paper here. Get a notebook. Get paper and pen. Write it down and let it go. Just let it go. Stick it in a box and give your worries to God or universe or source or angels, whoever you believe in, right? Let it go. And once it's gone, you're going to feel so much better. You are just going to feel so much better. And even if you don't know what it is and you can't work out what they're talking about, the angels are saying anything that irritates you, niggles you, makes you angry, makes you fed up, write about it and let it go. Create a box, put it in the box, let it go. That's going to help you so much. So does anyone else want a reading? I don't know if I'm still here. I get so frightened. I get thrown off, or I pixelate and I look like the Predator. Because that's what happened last time I tried to do this. Does anyone else want a reading? If not, I'm going to do a pick a card for everybody that watches now or in the replay. Nobody? Oh, you are welcome, Shelley. I hope that made a little bit of sense. I never know what they're telling me. I just go with what I'm told. Is Rashmi still here? Would you like a card, Rashmi? I don't know if you're still here. Yes. All right, let's see. Angels, can I have a card for Rashmi, please? Oh, wow. I don't know whether it will be what you've asked for, because the angels don't always give us what we want, but they give us what we need. I can't, do you know, my dyslexia can really be a job sometimes. Lemuria. Look at it. I cannot read it. I don't know if you can see it because of the light. It says, creating heaven on earth, it's happening. I love this. I absolutely love this card for you. Tapping into your energy, I get the frequency that you are changing your vibration, your life, your energy, and you're going to start creating. Do you know, this is really funny because you asked for love, but I think you're asking for a relationship. But the angels are telling me you're going to create love in your heart. You're going to create love in your space, in your world, in your environment, in your situation. And because you do that, it's going to draw love to you. It's going to draw the love to you that you need, that you require, and that you want. They're saying to me, get out in nature to you. So Rashmi, get out in nature. Rashmi, do everything that creates beauty in your life. They're also saying to me to say to you, could you work a little bit on your sacral chakra? Because sacral chakra is about pleasure. See, when you can receive pleasure in a high way, love and relationship can also be received in a high way. So that's going to come through to you. But mostly what they're saying is, you're going to create a heaven in your life. You're going to feel as if it's almost like you're going to feel a bliss. Your energetic frequency is going to raise as well. And because of that, you're going to be able to you're going to literally be able to take it to the mountain. You are literally going to be able to do that. And because you're going to be able to do that, and that beauty that you're going to be sending out into the world is going to get reflected right back at you. Because I can see that water there. There's been a lot about mirrors and reflection today. And I feel that that is very much a message for you. You're going to have reflected back at you what you're giving out. That is how love's going to come to you. Be the reflection of what you want to see coming back in, and it will show up for you. It really, really, really will. I'm so glad I came on here with this impromptu messages so I could do these for you guys, because it's just so nice to be able to give you something that can give you a little bit of a direction or a focus, and you know where you're meant to be going. Should like help you out a little bit. So is anyone else want a reading? I am going to do the pick a card now, I think, if not. So, okay. So how the pick a card works is everybody gets a reading. And all you've got to do is tune in. So long as you're not operating any machinery or driving or doing anything that requires your concentration, you can tune in to which card that is going to give you a message. So I do 3 cards. So I'm going to get 3 cards for a pick a card for everyone watching now and in the replay. So you are welcome, Rashmi. Yeah, you are pretty much love anyway. I just feel that with the angels saying it's actually just a small switch. You've literally got to just move just a tiny bit, and it will start to move for you. It will start to change for you, and it's going to be really, really beautiful as well, because you're going to be able to have a world that you won't recognize it. You may not even recognize yourself once you start moving into that energetic frequency. So right, everyone, pick a card. So get your energy all right, thinking, close your eyes if you're not operating machinery, doing anything that requires your full attention, and think in your mind, do you want card A, do you want card B, or do you want card C? Do you want card A, do you want card B, or do you want card C? Vader here, you're going to have to do the pick a card, my darling, because I'm not doing any more readings. But if you pick a card, so you can pick card A, card B, or card C. Or I'm going to say it as numbers, card 1, card 2, or card 3. It might bring you the message that you are looking for. And I'm going to be here every week, so you can come back next week and maybe you'll get your reading, your personal reading. I can't, darling. I've really got to get on because I've got to do these, and then I've got to do the final card for the thing, and I've got to get off at 8 o'clock. My lovely. So, I'll pick card 2. So Rashmi's picked card B and 2. Rashmi, you associate with letters and numbers. But believe me, if you come back next time, I will do a reading for you. I will remember you and I will do a reading for you. I promise. There you go. You got a promise from me. Sending you love. Okay. For those of you who picked card A, is anyone still picking? Card A, card B, or card C? Or card 1, card 2, or card 3? Right. Let's do. So card A is the Great Gathering. It says it's all coming together, intuitive hits, soul tribe. This card's a beautiful card because it means that you are, and Jacqueline's picked C. You got to wait, my lovely. So yeah, this means that you have a tribe of people that are coming into your sphere, and you've also got a council of light that will work with you. Now that's kind of the angels, not the angels message. That's Rebecca Campbell's write up for that. But let's see what the angels want to say about that as well. Okay, so the angels say to me that for those of you who are watching now or in the replay who've picked card A, you are raising your frequency. But not only are you raising your frequency, you are getting rid of friends that just don't serve you. Some of these friends need to go. They are not your friends. They've never been your friends. They might be pretending to be your friends, but they're taking advantage of you, so they need to go. You are in that space where you're going to start moving them out of your energetic frequency. The angels are saying they're supporting you. However, the good part of this is when you let go of those people, new people are going to come in, a strong tribe that vibes with you, that jives with you, that you love and connects with you, and they see the best in you. And guess what that means for you? It means more being together with people, more community, more collectiveness, more joy. The other thing that's going to happen, because you're connecting to the people that are your people, not just anyone's people, your people. These are your people, right? That hang on, I've just got oh no, I must say this first. The intuitive hit, you'll be getting lots of intuitive hits, your intuition will raise. But there is something that just came to my mind. It's something Wayne Dyer said in something I watched him in the other day. Wayne Dyer said, your friends are God's way of apologizing to you for the family that he gave you. I don't know why Wayne said that, and I don't know why I felt called to say that, but I'm saying that right now. So for those of you who picked A or card 1, take that in, that there may be some people that just need to move out of your energetic frequency and stop bothering you. So there you go. I love that card. It's a beautiful one. Now, for those of you who picked B, and I know Shelley picked B, Rashmi picked B. Oh, I didn't see anyone else for B. Break the chain. It says ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. It's interesting after what I said to you, Shelley. The old stuff needs to go. The old baggage needs to go. Not just for Shelley. This is for everyone that picked card B. Now we're in the replay. And the angels are saying, actually, what's happening, there's so much old baggage in your 7 generations back in your line. They're actually telling me, for those of you watching now in the replay, it's in your female ancestral line. It's actually on your mother's side. It needs to be healed. It needs to be cleared. It needs to be rewritten. The way you can do this is you can find out from family members that are still with us what happened in your family. Get some understanding around that. Were there any, they're saying vows, were there any contracts, were there any promises that were made that need to be broken now? The energetic frequency at the moment of the age that we're in is of all the generations now, children and everyone growing up and all the people in their sort of this vibration, is to heal our generational patterning. We can't move into a new vibe. We definitely can't move into a golden age or a diamond age, whatever they want to call it, if we've still got old patterning. The angels are also pointing out karmic patterning from your country, where you were born, or anything like that. Look into that. Do some research. Sorry, those of you who picked B, there's homework here. The angels sometimes give us homework, and I don't know what to say to that, but sometimes they just do. So yeah, they're saying you need to heal that. Heal it. And the other thing they're saying as well, for those of you who've got this, some of you are bloodline shifters, you're code breakers for your family. So you will go through a little bit of pain story to get through this, to clear it, to heal it, to renew it, okay? Because you're going to renew it, you're going to change it, right? And when you've done that stuff, you'll be able to feel better yourself. This is so interesting. Do you know, Rashmi, you picked this, and do you know what I was saying about how you can have that? You've got to clear this, and it will create that. And that's for everyone watching this now in the replay that picked B. You've got to have that beautiful life that you want. You're going to have to clear this. And the other thing that the angels are saying to me, for some of you, it's stopping you from actually accessing your full potential. So that needs to clear. So Jacqueline, I think Jacqueline's the only one that picked C. Oh no. Look, it doesn't have to be bad, okay, Jacqueline? I'm going to read it in the way the angels give it to me. But this is the crumbling. It says, what are you clinging on to? You know, many readers will tell you this is like the Tower card in the tarot, but I'm not actually seeing that way, and I never do tend to see it that way. What I see is this opening to a new life. You've been going through a difficult time. Those of you who pick C now are in the replay. You've been going through difficulties. You've been having lots of tests in your life, right? And those tests have been pushing you to a point of just exhaustion, but it has to all fall apart for you to rebuild new. And what the angels are saying to me, it's really interesting because it's already crumbling anyway. It's already started falling apart. Things are changing. New things are happening. New life is birthing. Everything is. It's huge for you. It is. Or if it hasn't happened yet, it's a potential of newness coming to you. The angels are also saying that Please don't resist this, because if you resist it, it's going to get harder for you, harder and harder and harder for you, right? And if it gets harder for you, you're not going to be able to get to this part. Okay, you'll stay in the tower, so to speak, even though I said it wasn't a tower, because it's not a tower to me. But you want to move through this into the light, into the healed spaces. The other thing they're saying, if you pick this card, is there are some bits of healing that need to happen for you. If you need healing, go get healing. I do healing if you need me. If not, go anywhere that you can get healing, right? Go to someone and get a healing session to clear out that, because there's almost a trauma response. You may feel a trauma response to this if you don't soften the energy around you, soften the energy, because of the resistance in those of you who pick this card to that move. It could be difficult. It's not difficult. So the angels are saying to me, it's not difficult. And so if, say, Jacqueline maybe, for example, isn't finding it difficult, she's moving through it gracefully, because some of you might just be moving through it, because that's how I'm seeing. I'm only seeing that. So some of you may just be gently moving through it. If you are holding on tightly to the old life and holding on to those edges and put your feet on there and you don't want to get through, right? Guess what? Then you're not going to get through it. Oh, Jacqueline, oh my word. So yeah, that's what it is. So the angels are saying it's time to go through that. Let yourself be healed. And like I say, I am here if you need healing. I do offer healings. They're pretty affordable, my healings. So you would be able to fork out and get one. But if you need it, and if it doesn't have to be me, there's loads of healers out there. But you could do with it. You could definitely do with it, because it's going to help you when you get to this point, and then you move through. Because it will feel difficult initially. It will feel tricky initially. Yeah. So it's going to be. But it's going to be joyful when you get through it. The angels are saying to me to tell you guys who picked see now in the replay, it's going to be beautiful. Once you actually get through it, it's going to be like nothing you've ever experienced. There's going to be almost like a bit like that card that Rashmi had actually for her reading, which is where you're going to create heaven on earth. You'll be able to create heaven in your life. You'll be able to have a better life. Much better life. Now, guys, I'm going to do the card for the month. It's just one card I do, and I read it out the book, and it comes from the Journey of Love cards by Alana Fairchild. Thank you all so much for being here with me. It's been so lovely to have you here and to connect with you. I'm so appreciative. This is my first proper live on YouTube. The other one I did, you all laugh, but the other one pixelated, and I looked like the Predator, so that was very funny. And I did take it off once I realised I looked like the Predator, because I didn't really want to leave it on there, even though I did feel like it was kind of cool in some ways, but my face was all pixelated. It was really funny. So the card that you've got for the month of April is Fire and Ice. It is beautiful, isn't it? I love these cards. Now you can really rest into that. If you love visual stuff and you're imagery centric, just fall into that and allow yourself to be taken by it. So fire and ice. You are learning to hold the tension of opposites, of those things that don't immediately seem to go together within your being, without collapsing into confusion, judgment, or denial. There is passion and serenity, creation and destruction, new life and death emerging within you. Within your relationships, sometimes this might be hard to handle. We want to make things simpler, to just let go of conflict and completely and choose one or the other. You are grand enough, soul, to be able to withstand the rigors of depth. To go deep, to live fully, to let the divine have its way through you requires a willingness to stand at the center of pairs of opposites and eventually know that you are connected to each other, that they exist only in relationship to each other, to breathe and to simply be. If you are consciously feeling the conflict in your life, internally or externally, then you are being initiated through fire and ice. You can do this, right? Stay present, be patient, and wait. There is nothing to fix here. Just awareness to step into divine creation continues to unfold through you. As you master this initiation, you will find a sweet nectar of bliss dripping within. This oracle brings you guidance that the conflict you feel within or externally is a sign of your spiritual growth. Soon you will grow larger than the conflict, but for now, you do not need to engage in it. Simply be present to it and allow it to work its way through you until you are strong enough to have outgrown the conflict, giving rise to clear direction. It may seem impossible, beloved, but it is not. You are a vast being. Give yourself a chance to realize this and have patience. All is becoming, including you, according to the perfection of divine design. This oracle brings specific guidance in any relationship matter requiring a decision. Until you have simple clarity in your heart, beyond the pushing away and pulling closer, it's time to wait, but there is more yet to be revealed. Only when your heart speaks clearly, then you will do well to act as feels truthful for you. There you go, my lovelies. Fire and Ice, our final card, a monthly card. Guys, if you've loved this, please subscribe. I'd love you to join my tribe. It's a really small tribe at the moment, but I would love to have you there because I'm here to serve, to help you, and to bring angel messages to you. There's lots more on offer. I'm going to be coming back next week on Thursday at 7 p.m. I will schedule it this time because it has worked. I'm sending you all so much love. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Love you all. Take care of yourselves. Namaste, everyone. Kisses. Take care. Bye, bye. Big love. Bye.